Elon Musk and American university students should be ashamed of yourself. If you studied history in depth and properly, you wouldn't have done such an imprudent and foolish act to add strength to voices that divide people into sides and incite hatred. As representatives of the world's intellectuals, as an entrepreneur with great influence on the world, you should be ashamed of yourself for acting in such a narcissistic way. As if you were an enlightened person, thinking that standing on the side of poor Palestinians was courageous and confident, without knowing that you were blind. Because idiots who want to be enlightened people like you keep supporting them, corrupt and incompetent Palestinian leaders can't stop their increasingly heinous actions by provoking Israel and deliberately putting their own people in pitiful situations. They're pouring money on making weapons and tunnels instead of thinking about building a strong country by taking care of their people's livelihood and revitalizing the economy. Like a child who experienced a parent buying them a toy when they lie on the ground and throw a tantrum. It is the poor Palestinian people who are harmed by this, but your voices are making them even more unable to come out of their victim mentality. And their anger-filled hearts are making them support political parties like even Hamas. Also, the imprudent voices are lighting a fire for Muslim brothers around the world to commit hate crimes. You are the one who is deepening the foolish division of your side and my side in American society, where we must work together to protect peace. Not knowing how many real Palestinian people are living in pain and losing their freedom due to such selfish actions disguised under the pretense of Palestinian freedom. If you really want to help the poor Palestinian people, study history properly and look at the world from a balanced perspective. This does not just mean that you should unilaterally support Israel. But don't pretend to be an enlightened intellectual or a person with a good influence while contributing to the division of sides that worsens the situation. Admit your ignorance and be humble. If you study the history a little more properly, you are going to know that Israel did not unilaterally forcibly take the land of the Palestinians, and it is not unilaterally oppressing the Palestinians. Watch news. The Western media is never on Israel's side, and the only ones who like to maintain conflict between Israel and Palestine are the Palestinians' incompetent leaders and the idiots of the international community who support their agitation with shallow sympathy. Are you unhappy with this? Disagree with that? Then let's discuss it with historical evidence seriously. I'm not just trying to emotionally criticize someone. I want to fight against those inciting people and dividing them into sides for real peace and real Palestinian freedom.